This video is like every trilogy from the past few years. It comes to you in full pots. 2015 was a pretty neat year for me. Even when I barely did anything during the first half of the year, photo shoots of other people excluded, due to being in the last year of high school, I was very satisfied with what I did do. I already did a review of my year in cosplay 2015 over at my Tumblr and Instagram. I'm going to link them here so you can check them out if you want to. And since we're already, halfway through January, I thought it would be just a better idea to do something about what I want to do during 2016 instead. I'm going to start with cosplays that are definitely happening, mostly because they are very simple, because I have them mainly done already, and there's just no reason I wouldn't be able to do them this year. The first one of these is Dirk Strider. I didn't initially like Dirk a lot. He has grew on me a lot the past few years, mostly because I realized we have a lot in common, but also because I started shipping with Cronus, and if you know me, you know I love my Cronus. During 2015 I did both Species Swap Dirk as well as Significator Dirk. Significator Dirk was actually kind of a spontaneous cosplay I just threw together like over 5 days for Stockholm Zombie Walk, and I had a lot of fun with that. I do want to take better photos of it, but I'll get back to that later. During the 4/13 sale I got Dirk's shirt from the What Pumpkin store, and I have low-key wanted to cosplay him since. The reason it hasn't really happened yet is because I needed a lace front wig for him, because that's what I used for my Species Swap Dirk Strider. And there's really no reason I wouldn't want to do the same with my Canon Dirk. But since I'm also kind of into Ginger Strider, I had a lot of hassle finding one. Eventually I ended up with this one from Arda's Black Friday sale, which is a Katie, and it's the same style I use for my Species Swap Dirk. I'm also going to do Potterstuck Dirk most likely from Nikon Winter. I have a Slytherin robe left over on my hands, and Potterstuck is just a really fun AU to work with. I'm also going to do Potterstuck Cronus in that case, most likely, because like I said, it's just a really fun AU. It's a lot of fun to just run around with friends in Potterstuck. It's really comfortable. It's fun to take photo shoots with it. Also, I got my Cronus bingo, and Potterstuck is kind of part of that. If you watched my last video, you will also know that I am going to be doing Marco Diaz from Star vs. Forces of Evil. I really love this show, and me and Hannah have been planning on doing couple cosplay with me as Marco and her as Star. I don't know when this will happen. I'm pretty much entirely done with my cosplay, but I don't know where she is in her progress. Also planning on doing John Egbert from Homestuck. This is also partly because shipping reasons. I'm a huge fan of John Roxy, but it's also because I feel like I rarely see Johns which actually do the canon appearance of him. At least the starter appearance, with like long sleeve t-shirt and shorts and all that stuff. This one I don't have all the items for, but it's still a very basic cosplay, so I do expect to get finished with it this year. The second category is cosplay that I'm planning on doing, but I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't get done. The first one of these is God Tier Cronus. This one has been hanging in my closet for like a year and a half at this point. I literally only need to make the shoe covers and finish airbrushing one of the wings, and that will be done. However, I'm just not as motivated about this cosplay as I used to be. I still have a lot of bad memories attached to it, and if I wanted to remake it now, there's a few details I will want to, touch up, such as I want to give an extra seam to the cowl and hood, and I would also like to stuff the hood a bit better and give it horn holes. There's also the fact that I'm just not sure if I will ever actually be able to wear to a convention. You may notice all of my cosplays that I know I will do are very simple. And this is because I have been suffering from a kind of sickness when I attend conventions. I'm not going to go into detail, but essentially it's just not viable for me to wear complicated costumes, and even grey paint. It's just not an option for me at conventions anymore. Even if God Tier Cronus is a cosplay I really want to finish and wear and take photos of, I'm just not that excited about it, and since I didn't finish it during 2015, I can't really promise myself that I will this year either. Like I said, I really want to be proud of it and see it done, but it's just something that should have happened over a year ago. Tabor Sprite is this year's challenge cosplay for me. I have been wanting to do this for a while as well, and that's mostly because I haven't really seen a lot of Tabor Sprites done well. I still really want to do the tail version, but right now I'm not going to, I'm not going to go down that road. Simple as that. I'm kind of nervous about it, mainly about the wig and horns. I haven't really worked with that kind of wig work before, and I'm really excited about getting into it. Aside from that, like I said, mounting the horns will be a big challenge, and the same also goes for matching all the blues. I've also had a hard time finding some of the things I need for this cosplay, namely the boots. We'll see when it gets done. I would like to do it but I'm not really going to beat myself up about it if it doesn't happen this year. Number 4, Or Wallaby Beetles from Kids Next Door is another couple cosplay I really want to do with Hannah. That will be with her as number 3. Kids Next Door is still my favorite cartoon of all time, and I would love to cosplay from it. Especially with Hannah, because it's such a cute ship and we would really just match up with the characters great. She's like taller than me and everything. The reason this isn't in the first category is because I don't really have any of the materials yet. I have a pair of jeans, but even those I don't know if I'm going to be able to use them. Number 3 is cosplays that I want to do, but I have no idea if I will actually be able to even touch them. These two are the Night Baron from Detective Conan and Dream from the Sandman series. I recently got back into Conan and I would love to make a costume with like a mask. I would love to get back into hat making. I used to do that a bit and it was really fun. Conan isn't really an active fan base though, and you know, even then, like, people don't cosplay from Conan because it's just so massively based on faces rather than signature looks. I'd rather do something with, you know, where I can actually hang out with my friends in cosplay and do fun stuff that way. Sandman I actually started reading this fall and I really love it so far. In all honesty, I mostly want to do Dream's coat because I am kind of a jacket fetishist and just oh my god, just look at this thing, it's gorgeous. It would be a great challenge for me because I think it's kind of on a level where I actually am right now. Like, it would be a challenge, but I think I could do it. Especially since I still want to do Jean-Pierre Barda, and Jean-Pierre Barda got this kind of like Georgian frock coat thing going on. So it will be a great preparation for that. But it still would be a very big undertaking. I'm not sure I could pull off the character. The 4th part of my plans are other cosplay related things, which aren't necessarily new costumes. For example, even if I did a lot of photo shoots this year when I was the model, I would like to do more of them. I would like to do something more interesting where I can actually be the character, where I can use, you know, more interesting settings, just, you know, better, more interesting pictures in general. On top of that, a lot of my cosplays still lack clean photos of them, so I do have a lot of things that I could just go through and take photos of. One thing I really do want to do is getting shot by someone who has a bit more experience in cosplay photography. Right now I am just mostly taking pictures with people who are cosplayers first and photographers second. And there's nothing wrong with that, it's great, it's a lot of fun because, you know, I'm hanging out with my friends. But this summer I actually had an experience like shooting with someone who was a more serious hobbyist. And that was a lot of fun. I would like to do that again, but with cosplay. I definitely want to keep photographing other cosplayers and develop my skill when it comes to photography. In that same vein, I would also love it if I could get around to doing a CMV. I have a few ideas, just I'm not sure if I'll be able to pull through with them, and I kind of need my friends' help with this because I don't really have any experience like that. There's also this YouTube channel, and so far it's been a lot of fun, and I would love to, you know, continue and grow this channel and develop my skills when it comes to video shooting and editing, etc. I would love to go to more conventions this year. I actually have a few already planned. I didn't go a lot to conventions last year because, like I said, first there was the fact that I was in my last term of school, and second there was the fact that there simply wasn't any fall conventions in Sweden, like in 2015. I don't know what's up with that. Like I said, there's also the fact that I have been kind of ill on and off when it comes to conventions, so I haven't really been able to enjoy them as much as I wanted to. I don't know if I'll be able to do anything about this. I'm hoping that I will just, you know, find a way to truck through it and be able to deal with it that way. But that's not really a goal I can set. I can just hope that goes away this year. Whether we actually get around to doing any of this, like at all, is pretty arbitrary right now. I have no idea how 2016 will turn out. I have no plans whatsoever. I'm trying to get a job, but that's the only thing I have going on right now. I have no idea where I'll be in like a year, like even 6 months, even 2 months. I have no idea what will be going on in my life. And what I'll be able to do during 2016 when it comes to cosplay depends a lot on that. Anyway, I hope this video was at least somewhat interesting to watch. And if you have cosplay plans, like if you have things you want to improve, if you have things you want to like try your hand at, costumes you really want to get done, etc., just tell me in the comments. I'm really curious to see what other people are working on. If you know anyone else who did a video like this, or just, you know, summing up 2015, I would love to see it. I'm really new to the YouTube cosplay community and I would love to get to know more people in it. Because like I said, I'm having lots of fun so far. If you're interested in seeing how any of this turns out, you know, if I'll be able to do anything of it, if I'll do like all of it, etc., if I just change my mind completely halfway through the year and, you know, go do something entirely different, you should totally subscribe and just see what I'm up to. Follow me on my YouTube journey. Give me a thumbs up. Like I said, subscribe, whatever. I'm still figuring things out, but I have a whole lot of videos planned, such as, you know, for example, there's a Hogwarts cloak tutorial I really want to do, as well as some body paint stuff, you know, lots of fun stuff. Anyway, thank you for watching and maybe even subscribing. If you want to see more of me, you can find me on my Instagram or my Tumblr. Have a great day and I hope you have a great 2016.